Walton had lost his players, and the front office seems slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound, finishing strong on the putback.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Chicago, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. Before that, you know, it was Dr. J. And how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both. You know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop, and the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Rondo passes to Stevenson. Rondo looking over the floor. Three-pointer. And that's collected by Kim.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Shoots a three. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Harris finds McGee. Back to Harris. And the rejection by Kim. You know, I'm sitting here listening to you talk, Kobe, about the game. You should have an academy for some of these players, really.
Yeah, I mean, I do it individually.
Yeah.
I don't do it collectively with guys, but individually I do. Like, I've had guys just come out to where I live out in Orange County, and I'll tell them, I said, listen, you guys can come out anytime. If I'm in town, I'm always available at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we can go 5 o'clock in the morning to 7. So I do that quite a bit with guys individually.
Pulls from the top of the key, and the shot is long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Los Angeles, they have been off. So it's Los Angeles. Go. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. The Lakers have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Kim. That 3 off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the basket by Harris.
And this is how lethal Harris can be off the pass. Excellent at catching the D by surprise.
Lets it go from the wing. No good from Kim.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's James. James. He kicks to Harris. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's got to find better looks, or he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
Here's Kim. A three-pointer off the mark.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute. And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Looking to end the run. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Harris. Mavericks with the rebound. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Kim. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Knocks it loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Harris. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. Lee comes in for J.J. Barea. Dallas calls timeout.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping every.
Here's Rondo. Drops in the layup for 2.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting 43% for the game. Here's Kim to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Lobs it up there for Ingram. All alone. No good from Kim. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A floater. And it's Ingram missing. Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kim. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Harris with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. They double team Corey Harris. Passes it to Ingram. The basket good off the assist from Corey Harris. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
Knocks it down in the bucket from Kim. Los Angeles leading by 23. And here is LeBron. On the wing, Corey Harris. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Kim, he's covered by Rondo. Dallas moving it around. Outside, Porzingis. Lock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Kim. Over Rondo. Off the left rim and out. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Harris. Ingram outside. LeBron passes to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Here's Kim. That shot off the mark. Good D by Rondo. Lakers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. They get it back. Takes the three. Unable to get that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dallas, no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here is Harris. From the line, and he drops that one in.
He's just so polished on offense. Harris has what it takes to score from the mid-range. You got to step up on it.
Here's Kim. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's tipped. And Porzingis, here we go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Well, fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Off-target three-pointer there from Kim.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Pass to Harris. Launches a three. The Lakers rebound. And that one drops for him. And that's now 9 points for Rajon Rondo.
I tell you what, Rondo will get physical down low in that post. He is not going to back down from anybody.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Left side, Porzingis. And count it from 19 feet away.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Passes it to Kim. Kicks it to Barea. Kim, he's covered by Rondo. Here's Kim, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo. That's good from Kim, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell, and it's Lee in for J.J. Barea.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, anytime the offense ran through him, good things happened. His passing was awesome. He created a bunch of good looks for everyone else out there.
No good from Kim. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
It's Chandler high post. Now, here's ball. Guarded by Kim. The shot's good from McGee.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Here's Kim. Lee outside. The pass to Kleber. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, you love it when the big fella shows off his ability from beyond the arc.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating
So it's got like 3 layers of meats and cheeses, and then it's all bread. Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
You were cooking out there last night, Killer.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So, what's going on?
Mom, I'm bearing witness to the rise.
Look, okay, you can mellow a little bit with the trademarks. It's okay.
Look, I know you want to fit in, but you don't have to fall behind. Okay, the vet's like a leader, and you have to get used to trademarks because both Foot Locker and Gatorade called to talk.
About me?
No, about your mom.
Oh, you got jokes. Okay.
Yeah, of course about you. They're noticing your story. They're noticing your game. People are starting to look at you, and I am telling you, America loves a comeback.
Wow. So, I mean, who's first?
You tell me, where do you want to start? Great, I'll set it up for later this week.
Take advantage of this.
We want to know, have you taken on the 2K TV challenge? How
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Boy, what a season so far. And I'll tell you, it's only getting started. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yo, AI, you got a minute?
Oh, yeah, Coach.
Come talk
Just
to me.
about to head out for warm-ups.
Look, I just wanted to say the coaching staff really appreciates what you've been doing for the team lately.
Oh, thanks. It's always nice to hear.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, coach is looking to expand your role. All right, we want you to be one of the first guys off the bench.
Oh, you mean like the 6th man?
Sure, something like that. Just know that you're an important part of the team, all right?
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.
We've got NBA, and let's go.
Well, guys,
Thank you for that report as always, David. This situation not too uncommon in the NBA right now.
You know, there are a lot of guys who are very close off the court, but they'll go at each other all out when they step on the court. It happens more because of...
Teams will make substitutions. The Knicks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
On the court for the Knicks, Moutier out there with Trier. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Knox in at the 3 slot. Bounce pass, Barea. The 9-foot shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Moutier kicks to Robinson. Pass to Knox. Down low. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Moutier. It's rebounded by Dallas. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Moutier pass to Vonleh. Kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Trier. Fires from 14. Got a hand on it. Here's Kim. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
One of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Here's Smith. But they recover it.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
Here's Kim. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for New York, Mario Hezonja's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And Allen subbed in for Knox.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Passes it to Kim. On the wing, Lee. Kim, defended by Allen. Here's Kim. A rebound by Hezonja. New York comes into this one following a loss to Indiana. Dishes it to Allen. Outside Robinson, and there's the pass to Smith. Here's Hezonja, and finished off by Hezonja.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Dallas leading by 9. Kim, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Allen. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
New York calls timeout. You know what, Greg? There may not be a more likable superstar in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, everyone loves Nowitzki.
And a large part of that is just Dirk plays the game with a smile on his face, it seems, at all times. His play style is one that is hard to root against, having so much skill in the body of a 7-footer. And it's one thing to be respected by everybody. It's another to be loved by everyone in that regard. And Dirk's, he's one of a kind.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. Shoots over Burke. No good off the front iron. Dallas shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Got that one up quick. He's got 7.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Allen finds Robinson. Smith outside. And the Knicks miss again.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knicks trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now, here's Hazonia, defended by Nowitzki. Allen, chalk up 2 there. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
So he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness, zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first quarter.
Brent being disruptive, forcing turnover, something the Knicks couldn't do last season.
Yeah, last year, 29th in the league in steals. The roster was more big than quick last year, so unable to extend some of their pressure because of the way that they played. It makes it hard to fire up some of that transition offense if you're not getting out there and getting steals.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Doncic out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Kim in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway passes to Kim. No good on that one. And New York the other way now. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
Well, if I put it on the scale, Greg, the aggressiveness was an 8. The shot selection, a 2. Could have been a lot better.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy. Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there. Is it ever too early to start making changes?
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Constant thought.
There are some times, though, and I think we've seen this through the years, where there might be a player that's on the roster that, whether there's a coaching change or his approach to the season, maybe it's a contract year and mentally he's not really where he needs to be, that sometimes teams examine that and think, we might need to remove this now in order for us to get where we need to go. And that might be some of the reasons why, Kevin, we're hearing some names this early in the season.
Exactly. To the paint, and the dunk by Powell.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now the feed to Vonleh. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porzingis. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 22 points per, almost 2.5 blocks and 6 rebounds. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Left side, Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's nice to see Porzingis just staying within himself. The more challenges he gets defensively, he's still sticking with the game plan offensively.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A tremendous opportunity.
And so it's Dallas ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little bit. Here's Knox. Count it. Good. Knox has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Vonleh, Moutier out there with Trier. Then it's Jordan, and it's Knox in at the 3. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Moutier. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Jordan up top, guarded by Powell. Here's Vonleh, and the rejection by Kim, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Coming off a terrific season, 2nd in rebounding, and he ranks 2nd in the league in field goal percentage, able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kim, the pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Kim. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Trier, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Trier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Moutier looking around. Pass to Knox. Down low. There's Vonleh. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Who do you think is best at converting off his offhand?
I really do like Mike Conley in Memphis when he gets to, and I love his timing on it, Kevin, that running right-hand hook shot that he shoots from about 8 feet. And one of the reasons I'm so enamored with it is because Mike will shoot it in the 4th quarter with under 30 seconds to go on a critical possession. That, to me, screams of confidence. A tremendous offhand by Mike Conley.
When it means the most, he'll use that move.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Kyrie Irving won't do it with his left in Boston, but you know, Mike Conley pulls it out at some of the moments where you just say, wow, a right-handed runner with 40 seconds to go, 4th quarter, good on you, Mike Conley.
Here's Dotson, guarded by Harris. Smith outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kim, defended by Allen. Kim, the pass to Porzingis. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the 2nd half. To the inside. The Mavericks pull it in. Correa's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kim. Offensive rebound, Nowitzki. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he can't be stopped right now. The D looks like.
About a quarter of the players in the NBA were born outside the USA. Brent, could that percentage swell to half within a couple decades?
I don't think we're ever going to get that far with foreign-born players, but it's exciting to see all the representation around the league. We've certainly had some standouts, and I'm a little bit sad that this year might be the last year we see one of the most incredible players, if not the best European player the league's ever seen, in Dirk Nowitzki, probably retiring in Dallas after the year.
We've got Doncic. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Kim in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Trier. He feeds it to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Mavericks leading by 23. Kim, the pass to Doncic. Right wing. Kim, defended by Moutier. Here's Kim. It's rebounded by New York.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
So for the Knicks, Henry Ellenson comes in for Noah Vonleh, and it's Ntilikina in for Emmanuel Moutier. Knocks it loose. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Kim. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 21. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Knox. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Finney Smith passes to Kim. We love the sneakers these players wear. Now so many different styles. A lot of different signature shoes out there.
I'm not really a sneakerhead myself, Kevin. I didn't really fall down that rabbit hole, but I know some guys in the league, and we've seen photos of their closets at home filled with
hundreds.
Not hundreds. I've seen guys pushing thousands of pairs of shoes. Now that is dedication.
Worth a lot of money.
No doubt about it. And some of the guys, Kevin, don those specialty sneakers in big-time games. And the one guy that comes to mind for me is P.J. Tucker. Lots of play from P.J. Tucker about some of the things that he strapped on last year during the finals.
Vonleh's check in for New York. Smith comes in for Frank Ntilikina. No good from Kim.
And not doing his team any favors jacking up three-pointers. He needs to realize that right away.
Smith against Barea. Knocks the pass to Smith. Shoots over Barea. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Passes to Kim. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 6 assists here tonight. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Smith against Barea. Lets it fly from 18. Smith, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No good from Kim.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Correa against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Knox, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Way to play. Way to play, man. That's the way, baby. That's how we do it. Big win. Yep.